When it comes to OCD, we deal with these things called triggers. Now, when it comes to these triggers, they basically causes us to obsess over the, episode or trigger that we are experiencing. And in other words, these triggers are what initiates a OCD episode. What's going on, everybody, man? Appreciate y'all tuning back into the channel. If you haven't already, man, make sure y'all sub up and turn on post notifications so y'all don't miss a beat when I upload. And as y'all can see by the title, we're going to be talking about triggers and obsession. Now, I know I missed Friday. I had a video ready. It was actually this video I'm posting right now, but I didn't like it. And so I told myself I was going to re-record it during the weekend, and I'm going to post it on Monday. So we back, we good. You know what I'm saying? I ain't, nothing was going on. So yeah, it's just that I didn't like the video, and I feel like I needed to re-record it. And there was a lot going on during that time as well. I just had my first date in like 2 years. So that was exciting. Of course, I didn't record that because I wanted to enjoy every moment of it. And then I was working also. So yeah, it was just a lot going on. So I finally got time to record this video, and we're finna get it done. So yeah, but before we get into it, man, make sure y'all follow me on all my socials. I'm gonna put them right here. And yeah, let's get into this video. Like I stated before in the beginning of the video, the triggers that we experience when it comes to OCD basically is what initiates the OCD episode that we experience. And due to the triggers attacking our morals and beliefs and basically everything that we care about, this causes the obsession that we have over these episodes or triggers to become stronger, because once again, it's attacking everything that we care about. And due to these triggers causing us a lot of anxiety and fear, this causes us to fall into compulsive actions, but this is for another video. And yeah. Now, as we know, when you hear someone explain what OCD is and what someone goes through when it comes to OCD, the main triggers that they speak of are intrusive thoughts. But intrusive thoughts are not the only triggers that we experience when it comes to OCD. Now, anything that you could think of can be a trigger to someone dealing with OCD. A word can be a trigger, a movie can be a trigger, a show can be a trigger, a song can be a trigger, a color can be a trigger. Anything that you could think of, anything on this earth can be a trigger to someone dealing with OCD. Now, I know y'all probably heard of intrusive images. Basically, this is a visual representation in the mind of what, intrusive thought would be. So basically you seeing, an event playing out that you don't want to see play out, in life or in your mind. So yeah. And then you have intrusive sensations. So this is mainly, intrusive sensations and feelings. And this is basically like urges, grown responses, the fact that you may feel, any type of emotion that you don't want to feel or that you do want to feel. And yeah. And then we have intrusive dreams. These are dreams surrounding the intrusive things that you take in consciously. And when you end up going to sleep, the things that you took in consciously sinks in into your subconscious mind, and it pops up in your dreams. Because I don't think a lot of people know that our dreams are really a reflection of our subconscious mind. So it's like, our subconscious mind remembers everything from when we was born to now. And yeah, so when we fall asleep, a lot of our subconscious mind don't sleep. It's always up, it's always working. So when we fall asleep, it's, working, and a lot of things that's in our subconscious mind may pop in our dreams. So yeah. But like I stated before, anything that you can possibly think of can be a trigger. And the great example would be for harm OCD. So this is a subtype that I've dealt with for quite some time. And of course, intrusive thoughts has been one of the main triggers I've dealt with. But not only that though, like items, like sharp items such as scissors, knives are a trigger, or used to be a trigger. Well, it triggered me from time to time. It don't really do it as much because, as y'all know, like I know how this works. I know how to manage my OCD, so I don't get triggered as often. But yeah, items has been a trigger for me when it comes to harm OCD. Watching horror movies has been a trigger to me. Watching anything with violence basically has been a trigger to me. Listening to music that have violence, triggers me. And yeah, so like I said, anything that you could think of that surrounds, the subtype that you deal with can be a trigger to you, not just intrusive thoughts. Another example would be for sexual irritation OCD. Intrusive thoughts was definitely one of the main, triggers that I experienced when it comes to that subtype, but it wasn't the only trigger. I used to be triggered by anything that had like anything that dealt with the LGBTQ community. It triggered me. The word, I'm not gonna say the word. I don't know if I could probably say the word. The words like gay, bi, anything, those triggered me. Music triggered me because I don't know if y'all know this. Well, y'all may or may not know this. I'm a big music person. My music is versatile. I listen to every genre. I listen to female, male. I listen to everybody. You know what I'm saying? It got to a point where, I could be, like, I used to be very, carefree, with my music taste because I just love how it sounded. But it got to a point where, like, even like with me listening to female artists, like that made me feel some type of way because not make me feel some type of way, but it'll trigger me and make me, question, like, am I becoming more feminine, and then I have this obsession, like, of me listening to that type of music to the point where I would just, like, sometimes not listen to it. I wouldn't completely cut it off because I ain't gonna lie, like I said, I'm just a big music person. So, like, sometimes, like, I just overlooked it, but it'd be times where I'll just think, like, does this mean, anything, and I become obsessed over that. And yeah. So another example would be relationship OCD. Now, I have friends that dealt with this subtype before, and intrusive thoughts wasn't just the only triggers they experienced. Watching relationship movies or shows where the couple may break up, that was triggering to them, or watching other couples like in real life could be triggering to them. Listen to breakup songs or relationship songs, they could be triggering to them. And yeah, me personally, like I said, it wasn't just intrusive thoughts. Sometimes just looking at my partner could trigger me because, it just did. And yeah. And my last example I have is contamination OCD. Now, like I stated before, intrusive thoughts are not the only triggers that we experience when it comes to OCD. So when it comes to contamination OCD, seeing someone cough could trigger you. You coughing yourself could trigger you. Using the public bathroom could be triggering. Seeing body fluids on someone or like on, some type of object or something could be triggering to you, and like I said, that kind of ties into health as well, health OCD as well. But yeah, I feel like that ties into contamination OCD too. But yeah, like anything that you could possibly think of can be a, trigger to you when it comes to OCD and cause you to obsess over these things. And that leads us into doing, compulsive actions. But that is for another video. So on that note, this is Deep. This is the end of the video, and I hope y'all enjoyed it. I hope it was informative. I hope that whoever watching this, if you have OCD, I hope you feel seen after watching this, because I definitely understand how it feels, to feel like you're alone and you're not, you don't have nobody else to talk to about this, and you feel like that, you're the only person dealing with this, but you're not alone. And like I said, my goal is to really just inform everyone on what OCD actually is, and hopefully we can live in a world someday where we can be OCD judge free. We can live our life despite having OCD and not feel like we're not, like we don't belong. We can feel like that, we are the same, because we are the same. Just because I deal with a disorder, a mental disorder, doesn't mean like I'm any different from anybody, because this is just the life I was, given. These are the cards I was out. These are the cards that I was dealt. So it's like, yeah. But yeah, if y'all enjoyed the video, make sure y'all leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and turn on post notifications so y'all don't miss a video when I upload. And yeah, follow me on all my social medias. I'm gonna put them right here. And yeah, if y'all haven't already, check out my last video right here. I believe it was the vlog. If not, then I'm gonna replace it with whatever it was, but I think it was the vlog for sure. And yeah, more videos coming soon, more vlogs coming soon. And oh, I forgot to give y'all the big news. So look, your boy got reached out to, I got reached out on Instagram about probably like 2 weeks ago. I think it was a week ago, with this, it was by this company. They actually, their message is, So a company by the name of No CD has reached out to me to, you know, basically partner up with them and make videos surrounding OCD and, you know, informing them on, you know, informing the world, you know, and just spreading awareness on what OCD actually is. And I did a tryout video, you know, to see if I could, you know, if I fit with them, and I made it, y'all. And they actually posted me on a platform. I'm gonna post a video right here. Make sure I go check the video. I go check out their content as well. Go check out their platform, because they share, like, basically it's a whole bunch of, you know, OCD advocates, you know, spreading awareness on OCD. And yeah, I appreciate them for the opportunity, because it, you know, I didn't really see myself, you know, doing all this at one point. You know, if you would have told me that I was gonna be an OCD advocate and I was gonna be on here expressing everything I go through and just being so transparent, I would have just looked at you and be like, oh, okay. But we here. So yeah, shout out to them once again. I really appreciate the opportunity. More videos with them and just more videos overall coming soon. And yeah, on that note, as always, I'm gone.